Got him. We fucking got him.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another episode of Shameless FC. It's good to be back on the channel. It's good to be back with everyone again. And yet another chaotic day following Chelsea Football Club. Links to random players again. This time is Dewsbury-Hall. This time it's Archie Gray. I didn't even think we needed midfielders, you know. I didn't even think we needed midfielders, but here we are. Here we are. Can't ever unexpect anything with this football club. It is good to be back. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. We're going to be talking all things Dewsbury-Hall, Archie Gray, all the latest with Man United, Arsenal, Leicester City as well. Ryan's going to be here in a little sec, so get your 16 out of 10s ready. And yeah, big up to everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Shout out Flawless. Good to have you back on the channel. Hope you're good.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Good to be back. And we were saying it beforehand, you with the fresh new in that family. You know what I'm saying? New
yeah,
I'll
do something with this shit.
It looks fly, I can't lie. But welcome to hell maintaining it. Trust me. Someone who has hair, you like maintaining it, nightmare. But other than that, it looks fresh. But big up for having me. As always, shout out to the chat. Big up Neil, big up Northside as well. Unfortunately, Ryan will be
showing chat as well. Yeah. Big up, my guys. Love for the love every single time. Big up, my guys.
Well, yeah, man's all good, man.
If you like the trim, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show that you like the trim, innit?
Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Expeditiously, people. Well, yeah, man's all good.
Shout out Iron saying you're not Lewis.
Road 50k.
Wait till we start talking about Chelsea, innit? But big up, I am, man. Love for the love, my G. Northside. Welcome back to the channel, bro. Hope you're good. I'm
all right. I'm recovering at the moment for what happened to Portugal yesterday. But outside of football, I'm good, man. I'm good outside of football. You know what I mean? Look at Flawless. Stop smirking, bro. Stop smirking.
You were smiling and smirking as you was talking, yo.
I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you, but it's like, right, it's good to have you here Northside as always, man. And you'll be calm, like I told you yesterday. I'm glad you're feeling better than you was yesterday anyway.
Yeah, other than that, I'm great. Love, big up Lewis, big up Neil. Love for having me on. Big up Flawless, even though I won't forget what you did. Yeah, I won't forget.
Let's actually get to this. What did I do?
We move, innit?
Nah, don't do that.
Stream from yesterday.
What did I do? Go back and check the comment section and check when I'm actually on the live stream. Man didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So
I
you
was
can't
there
do
for
the
him
whole
in his time of
therapy
need.
flawless gimmick, right?
There ain't no gimmick. I was there for him in his time of need. I was
So-
even trolling.
And your channel's called Sarcasm City, yeah? And I'm supposed to take you. Nah, get out of here.
I stepped out of the city, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, that's what it is. I wasn't in the city at that point. I left. You feel me? To make sure you was good. You through to the next round, favorable draw. Let's go.
Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Shout out to Bence as well, saying from today I hate Portugal and England with a burning passion. Big up to the panel and the host Andre Santos. Thank you, Bence. Big up, bro. What's with the new hatred for England? Is it because we didn't beat what's it called, Slovenia, whoever the fuck
Because
we
you know
played
what
in
it
our
is? I
last
think
game?
people forget how bad England are, and then they get a reminder. Like, that's what it is. It's the reminder. It's like, oh, this is just it, pure England. And now it's been 3 games as well. And they've all just equally been as bad. It's probably got worse. It's probably got worse game by
Bro,
game.
I watched in Slovenia
I'm
game,
saying
right?
Fabry.
I went food shopping. I came back. I watched the last 50. I wish I would have kept food shopping. Don't know why I watched the last 15 minutes. It was useless, man. I enjoyed food shopping more than watching the game.
Well, bad. It really was.
Guys in the chat saying Fab tweet. I can't see anything on Fabrizio's page. Last thing he said was playback. Am I missing something? Put it in the chat if there's anything. I saw some from Pies saying there's a figure at Chelsea that really wants Anselmino. I can't be bothered with Anselmino talks until we bring that guy in because
Just seeing
he's
it.
another one that we ain't going to see for 4 years.
Hold on.
Yeah,
think it's
Pies.
about
Okay, from
Dewsbury-Hall.
Pies. It's about, what, about Dewsbury-Hall?
I got some on
Nah,
my side. Just
nothing
in
there.
Brighton are advancing towards Dewsbury-Hall. He's a top target, but Chelsea have inquired.
Oh, we want a Brighton target. Fairs. When we heard that one before. Also, shout out, Neil. Well, welcome to the channel. Apologies again in advance for trying to butcher your season. But how are you doing? How are you doing, bro?
Butchering my season, bro. We're cut up 4 sideways, you know. We're just all over the place. It's like you robbed the shoes, you robbed the wallet, you robbed the phone, and now you're like, yeah, bro, you have your clothes. So like, bro, I've got nothing left now. That's pretty much where we are. But taking it lightly. We'll get into some other things, and if you want to know information, I've got bits, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it as well. So yeah, big up Cam as well. Big up Cam.
Big up, Cam. So yeah, this literally came out of nowhere 2 hours ago. Chelsea contact Leicester City to express interest in Dewsbury-Hall. No formal offer yet, but 25-year-old midfielder keen to join only Chelsea if he leaves Leicester City. Seen as a perfect fit for the style of play under head coach Maresca. Okay, so I get Maresca wanting to bring like some of his key players. I know Dewsbury-Hall is one of your better players last season, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. We have enough midfielders. Midfield isn't the area that I'm thinking I need to strengthen. If I'm thinking like the 6th role, we have Enzo, we have Lavia, you have even Ugo Chukwu that can play there. Caicedo, who can play as a lone 6 or as an 8. Lavia can play as an 8. Santos can do both. You have Carney that can do 8 and a 10. There's been mentions of Nkunku playing as an attacking 8. Gallagher's still here, by the way. We haven't got rid of Gallagher, and there's talks about him trying to run his contract down. So, why? Why are we going for another midfielder? I'm thinking strikers. I'm thinking wingers, goalkeepers, centre backs. Those are areas that we need to like strengthen in. But midfield, what am I? Has Dewsbury-Hall got any contract issues?
No, I think he signed a contract a couple of years ago. And I need to check it, but I think it's valid until like 2026, 2027. Because I think 3 players signed a contract. No, there's 4 players: Ricardo Pereira, Fofana, Justin, and
27.
Dewsbury-Hall. So yeah, 27. I think they all he's signed the contract then. He's only interest. So I couldn't see Brentford coming in for him. I couldn't see Brighton because it's not that much of a step up, and also with the way that Brighton is, and with that manager that's crazy, he's about as old as me, but he's it could work, but it could go horribly wrong. Do you know what I mean? They've sold a lot of key players. I'm not sure what's happening. It was. I'm not sure what he's doing, but for me, he plays as that left-sided number 8. So Enzo knows what he's doing in that position. But there's a couple of reasons why it might happen. The fact that we're in PSR issues. This would help us out a lot.
Big up, Ryan.
Big up, Ryan. So that would help us out a lot in that left-sided position. And it also, just like the reason you want to sell Gallagher, it's going to be pure profit. He's come from our academy. He's a Leicester lad. So other than that, I'm looking at going, right, if that's the money that we're going to save and that's going to get us potentially not -6 points, do the club gamble and do it? I don't think the club have an interest in it. But the problem is we're not the club we used to be. We used to fleece Man United for 80 million for Maguire. We used to fleece you, man, for 35 million for what was it called? For drink water, etc. We've not really done it in the last few years. So I don't know if we have the strength to really go. But we've got until the 30th of June to get this over the line if it is to do if it is to be done, because that's the main issue. Do they want to gamble and say, fine, we'll try and bring somebody in? The problem is, in the number 8 position, we've got barely anybody. Wilfred Ndidi's being rumoured to sign another contract. Apart from that, again, what's his name? Cassaday's gone back to you. Pratt's left. Eunice Atgun's not signed. Will Alves only 17 years old. We can't be relying on him. So if that's the case, it might be a different way we're playing. We might have to play like a midfield 2 and then try and like a 3-4-3 formation, because again, we're not sure what the manager's going to do. So at the moment, we're not really playing with we don't know if we're going to play with number 8s. And if we are, we've only got one of them. So the last time I said it probably won't happen, we lost our manager. So I ain't going to say that this time, because that, again, came out of absolutely nowhere. So we'll see, innit?
The one thing I see is he's not pushing for it. It's like, if I have to leave, it's only to Chelsea, but I'd rather stay at Leicester for the season.
Yeah.
I saw this from Abdias saying that we're trying to build a squad that can cope with an 80-game season, including the World Cup. So maybe we're trying to expand the squad again.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's bad. That's
but
why
how do you get through the whole season first, and you keep a happy squad? That's what I'm trying to
He'll be all right. He ain't gonna kick. If you sign him, he ain't gonna kick. Who's gonna kick up a fuss at Chelsea that's playing midfield right now?
Yeah.
Enzo and Caicedo are guaranteed to start.
There we go.
Gallagher, no one cares who we're trying to get rid.
Facts.
Santos is going to be depth. Ugo Chuk, who's probably going on loan.
All them man youngsters,
will be here.
like Ugo Chuk, who isn't going to kick up a fuss and go, "Oh my god, I need more game time. Get me out of here." It's not going to be that. Same way if you sign Dewsbury-Hall, he's not going to kick up a fuss. And remember, you got to remember, you are in Conference League. You ain't going to get minutes in that. There's a Conference League, there's Carabao Cup as well, and FA Cup. So you're going to get minutes.
Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia as the starting team, and maybe Santos, Ugo Chuk, Dewsbury-Hall and Carney for the Europa League team, maybe.
Yeah,
so who's your left?
That don't even sound too bad.
Who's your left-sided 8s at the moment?
We've been playing with a pivot for most of the season. So it was Enzo and Caicedo in a pivot. Then we had, I think, Enzo playing on the left side in a 4-3-3. Then went back to Gallagher and Caicedo. So it was Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo will probably play a little bit deeper. Because I see Enzo in the Harry Winks role for you guys. Not where Dewsbury-Hall will be playing.
I'm with you, but Dewsbury-Hall never played there. For us, he played right inverted right back. He played Ricardo Pereira. Then it was Winks there. Then you had Ndidi one side, and you had Kieran Dewsbury-Hall on the other. So I think it may be just because Enzo Maresca is just flexing his muscle, going, "Well, I want him. Let's see what we can do." Because this is late in the. We've only got, for us, if this deal is going to be done, it's going to be done before the 30th of June. Because there's no point in us doing it after that. We've already got the points deduction. So that's what. So if it's going to be done, it has to be done soon, in my opinion.
Well, this right now it's only talks from what we've heard. Like we've got talks with Dewsbury-Hall. We got talks with Archie Gray. And the idea is probably that we're going to get one of the pair, but I'm guessing as depth. I know people are saying it's going to push out Conor Gallagher. Like, the only person who's going to push out Gallagher is Gallagher. Yeah. Gallagher can easily sit on that contract for another year, and then what? Maybe we let him rot on the bench. Maybe he gets Conference League minutes. Maybe you actually utilize him in the first team. But if he don't want to leave and he don't like any of the other offers around him, he's just going to stay. Stay and take the sign-on bonus at the end of the season when you leave on a free. Makes too much sense for him. In terms of Dewsbury-Hall, I don't even think he's a bad player. Like he might do a pretty good job for us. I just didn't really think we'd be going in for midfielders. But I guess if you want to like expand the squad with the Club World Cup in mind, okay, kind of makes a bit of sense. It's just you need to really be careful about the squad planning because we're running the risk of a potential bloated squad. Northside, what's your thoughts on this whole? No, we managed to trim down the squad last season. Now it's like we're building it up again. But yeah, Northside, what's your thoughts on the whole like Dewsbury-Hall Archie Gray shit?
Does he really move the needle? Like, does he really move the needle for you lot like that? I'm just looking at the player thinking, I don't. It's not a player that I think is all that. You know, in my opinion, is he really like? What are you guys now? What is your strategy? First of all, what's Chelsea's strategy? What is the strategy?
Young player vibes.
The first plan was to build a couple youth players to build the team around. Now it's meant to be get some experience in and around it. And I guess like Tosin's come in who's a bit of experience, but isn't really like title winning experience, just Premier League experience. The rest is just all up in the air, in all honesty. Like everything's been quiet on a lot of fronts since the Euros and the Copa Americas began. Everything's in the balance. We're just being linked with either youth players that are probably going to get flipped in 5 years. And this, Dewsbury-Hall and Archie Gray. Even I weren't expecting this one.
I don't get it.
But Dewsbury-Hall's 25. You know, Archie Gray, at least he's like 17 years old. If you want to play that, I thought your thing was like you won't go for a player over 25. Dewsbury-Hall is 25.
No, that was bollocks. That was bollocks.
Oh, okay.
I think Nkunku at the time we got him is 25. Dewsbury-Hall, like you said, 25. Tosin's 26. You were linked with Tony's like 28. So like there's a priority. There looks like there's been a focus on youth signings, but like we are willing to get experienced players too. But the bigger thing is more the wage structure. If it ain't like the
type of experience. Like this kind of experience, this ain't like a proven winner experience, which is what I think you need to add. You're adding more a Xhaka experience where in terms of years he's got experience, but he's not like all due respect to him, he ain't a game changer. He ain't someone that's gonna be the difference maker in you winning a cup this season or not. Like what do you know what I mean? Like not all experience is equal. Like you can have experience just on years, but what have you done? Where have you been? What have you won for your football club? Like I don't understand it, bro. Like I don't get it. This to me screams of Xhaka experience, Kolasinac experience, all them kind of players that we've brought in with experience. But experience of doing what? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Like listen, long may it continue, innit? Obviously, you guys, I don't like Chelsea, innit? So long may it continue. Nah, real talk, bro. Because I remember these guys laughing at us, yeah. And laughing at my pain. So listen, I'm gonna laugh as well now. Let me get a couple chuckles in. You know what I mean? Lewis don't deserve it. A lot of the real ones in the chat don't deserve it. But listen, it is what it is, man. I never thought I'd see the day. Chelsea, Man United moving like Project Youth. Everything they used to cuss my club for. It's beautiful, man. Cheers, guys. Be excited. That's the first thing I remember when the Cronky said, I say be excited, yeah? So to all you Chelsea fans, I'm just saying, yo, be excited. Be excited, yeah? Project Youth.
My only excitement comes from Poch being sacked. And the fact that I believe in the squad of players that we have too. Here's the thing. Like, the one thing I'll say with Dewsbury-Hall is at least you're not looking for a bad player. It's just, like you said, don't really move the needle. Seems more like depth or conference league depth, which might not even be a bad thing. It's just those other positions to strengthen. Wingers.
Have they said the budget that you've got? Do you know your budget?
I don't know our budget, but I haven't heard anything to say that money's an issue with us. We have a strict wage structure that we're trying to keep to, but we will break it for certain players, like not a Dewsbury-Hall, but we will break it for a certain type of player. We've done it for Nkunku. We've done it with Enzo. That's more the strictest part of our transfer window, the wage structure, nothing else. And I don't even necessarily mind that because we had such a bloated wage structure from when we left the Roman era and we gave it to the wrong players. So I don't mind keeping a strict wage structure. Just for the right player, break it. Like if it's an Osimhen, for example, break the wage structure. He's the sort of guy that you give 200k a week base wage and add all the incentives.
You were.
Yeah. Osimhen's a good striker.
He is, but I don't think you do it.
Overpriced. I do think he's overpriced, which is why we haven't gone in for him yet. But
I
good
don't rate
striker.
him.
I just
I
don't
think
think
he'd
you'll do
improve
it.
I
Personally,
don't rate him.
You don't think we'll do
Osimhen
what?
just gives me Nunes vibes when I watch him sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like him, man. I don't think he's
Really?
that.
Yeah, he gives me Nunes vibes when I've seen him. I can't even lie to you.
I think Osimhen's overhyped, man. I don't even think he's
agree.
that great. I think he's just
think he's
flavor
overpriced.
of the transfer window. He's just
I
flavour of the
personally think
transfer window.
he underwhelms in the Premier League, personally.
From what I said, when I saw of him, he looked limited. He didn't look like his passing was that great. He's not going to drop in deep and connect play. Even on the break, a lot of times I saw him get chances. I know it was in the AFCON, but come on, bro. Like, this guy's trying to score against Angola. Come
Yeah,
on.
he's not clinical.
Come
I
on.
don't class Osimhen as clinical.
But how can you spend that much money for a striker that's not clinical, bro? Like, it just doesn't
I
make any
agree with
sense.
you.
You
I
get
Yeah,
it?
they're struggling against Angola. Yeah.
Bro, you can't score against
Yeah, I did,
Angola.
no.
Just give up
He
on the
was
sport.
so ass in AFCON. Honestly, he was ass.
But in
Bro,
defense
what's
of
he,
him,
man?
we've seen better players than him struggle in AFCON. That's one thing I will say.
True, but
Was
We've
he
seen
coming
better-
off an injury around that period?
We've seen
Am I
better
bugging?
players than him. Like I say, I've not watched a lot, but like I think he'll do all right in the. I think he'll score goals in the Premier League. It's just how many. Will he score enough to justify the price tag that he's going to be? He'll score here. 110%. He'll score goals. How many goals did Jackson get in the Premier League? 15.
I think 14, 15,
and he's
something
better
like
than
that.
Jackson. He's a better striker than Jackson. So if Jackson can score 14 goals, he's gonna get more than 14 goals. However, if we are saying 100 million, because you know what Napoli are like, you can't be on the Nunes thing where you're just missing a whole heap of chances.
That's why the 120 mil get in the bin. Like, no one's going to
he's
pay
not-
that one. That's
I don't
fine.
think he's worth that, but that's just Napoli for you know. They do charge.
It's now
Yeah,
starting
they
to
did
go
it with
down, though.
Koulibaly.
Because Conte's pushing
Yeah.
for Lukaku, but they can't get Lukaku unless they get rid of Osimhen, and no one wants Osimhen at that price.
Yeah.
So now it's gone from 120 million euros to 100 million euros. Maybe that goes down another 10, 15 million, and we can have a conversation. Because at 100 million euros, you're looking at 84 million pounds. Take another 10, 50 million out, we can have a conversation, I think. Maybe even use Lukaku, not as make way, use him in a separate deal. Looks better on the books. Great. I have a number 9. I'm happy. Yeah, for Brits, I'm not surprised. No one's going to pay 100. That's before the agent fees. That's before his wages. No one's doing that. I'm not asking Chelsea to do that because I think he's overpriced. But as a striker, I'd bring him. In terms of Calafiori stuff as well, don't get gassed, Chelsea fans, please. Okay, cool. We're looking at a left-foot defender. We might have an eye on Calafiori. That's all. That's all. Now, if we bring him in, brilliant.
I think he's going Juventus.
Fell through.
Did it?
That one fell through. Yeah, it's not happening now.
I can still see it happening, I'll be honest. I didn't even know it fallen through.
Might change. It might change, but
I
as
just
of
don't
now,
see
no.
these Italians just like staying in Italy, bro. I think he goes Juve personally still.
Some of them like to step out. Some of them. They might get a bit homesick, but some of them are more willing to. If we slap him on the 6-year contract, though, you ain't going anywhere. It's tough. Is what it is. Why were Chelsea inquiring for Dewsbury-Hall? Because Brighton were advancing in talks, so Chelsea called to ask for the conditions. Chelsea priorities are winger and striker, though. Okay, cool.
First
So
of
at least
all-
we're still prioritizing the other areas.
Brighton were asking in January, and we didn't sell because A, Dewsbury-Hall didn't want to go, and B, it was only like 30 million, and it wasn't worth not coming up to the Premier League and selling your best player because that's 100 million. So that's one of the reasons. That's 2 reasons why it didn't happen. Also, yeah, Dewsbury-Hall didn't want to go. If he's going to go anywhere, it's probably going to be Chelsea rather than Brentford. or
Hang
Brighton.
on. I've just seen the most stupid comment, right? Someone
write
said
it?
in response to me saying the Italian players like state he won't leave Italy. Someone said Chelsea have an Italian manager, it'll be okay. What the fuck difference does that make? That's different from saying, bro, come on, man. Only because you've got an Italian manager doesn't mean he won't be homesick. Bro, he's got his family there. It's the Italian lifestyle. Oh, but because he'll have an Italian manager, it'll all be okay. What? That don't make any sense.
Oh, well. Well, that's the end of that one then. Oh, well. It was nice.
Yeah, but he's not Italian, bruv.
Real Madrid just stepped in like, over. It's over. Oh, well.
How much
Oh,
of this
well,
guy have
didn't-
you actually seen, though? Because I only saw one game in the Euros. And I can't really base what I really feel about, like what I think about a player if I've only seen him once.
I've
He
seen
looked-
2 Euros games and the
Welcome to
rest is just
Twitter, bro.
pump footage.
Expert if you've seen it once.
Yeah, he seemed from the 2 Euros games, he seemed competent. That's what I will say. You could see
I
that
prefer Bastoni personally,
you-
but I think
you-
he's good. I think he's
you
really
see
good.
that
Quality.
he's a competent defender. How good
Nah,
he is,
I
I don't
think
know.
he
Like I
is-
said, they're the only 2 games I've
But,
watched.
but that's what I'm saying.
think
Like,
he's really
if a
good,
player
but-
plays one
yeah.
good performance, yeah, even with Nico Jackson, yeah, for
Yeah.
Arsenal, yeah, one good performance, and it's like, oh, what a ball, and it's like, bro, it's one performance, bro.
Yeah, it's one game.
Like, we don't know what the player's level is week in, week out. This guy plays for Bologna, no?
Yes, Bologna. Yeah, Bologna's his
Like,
team.
unless you're watching that, but you're Bologna
yeah.
fan and you're watching that, we don't know what you are like on a consistent basis. It's like somebody just watching, like, doesn't watch the Prem and watches Bruno one game and he slaps it top bins and thinks, oh, right. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not
It's
doing
like-
it every week.
It's like watching a YouTube compilation. That guy's balling. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
like-
small spots. Yeah, sure, but
And
it's
that's
not
it.
really the full
Yeah,
content.
That's why I only use comps to just get strengths of the player and nothing
Yeah.
else.
Well, welcome to Twitter though, where people
Yeah.
will see one game in the tournament and go, "Oh, such and such is a ball." You don't watch him like that. You can say he had a good game. I think he has these strengths, but to just go out on a whole limb and say, "Oh yeah, get him to my football club. His quality is this and that." The first 2 games he looked good. He played well, and I watched him, even though he scored an own goal. But it's like I can't sit here and say, "Yeah, definitely top quality." Well, he seems like a competent centre back. I don't watch Serie A week in, week out.
It's an opportunity if Leicester are forced to sell due to FFP.
Initial contact took place. Dewsbury-Hall. All right, first. Are they are Leicester now your new Brighton Chelsea? I mean, Lewis. Is that what it is? Are they taking Brighton's place? Like you want to
I
go
hope we
Brighton's
fucking
manager,
snatch your hand off if
Brighton
this comes
staff,
true.
and Brighton's players. Now you're doing the same with Leicester. You took Leicester's manager. Now you're looking at Leicester players. Is it the
Leicester
same
backroom
thing?
staff as well.
The Leicester back. Yeah, you take the
Probably.
Leicester stuff. Is it a new
We're
thing?
just trying to steal off the smaller clubs.
Steal off smaller clubs in blue. Is this where we're at?
And your
Bringing
club
Blue
did it now
Brotherhood
with
to another
Moise.
level.
Yeah.
No, his club did it as well with Moise, getting Fellaini. You know what I mean?
He
You
was
know what I
one
mean? All
player.
those
I'd
players,
get Baines, I remember that.
good
Hey,
times.
Actually, we've always been cool with Everton. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like
good
the red
times,
side
man.
and Merseyside, man. Enemy's my friend. We've always been cool with them, look. Yeah.
So if we're
Yeah,
using this as an
exactly, yeah.
opportunity, we'll have a certain price tag that we have in value that, and that's it.
40 million, I think, the price tag from Leicester City.
Is it 40?
That was for Brentford and Brighton. I don't think they're going to do thought. I think they're going to up the price if it's Chelsea. A, you got money. B, you can fucking bank those hotels for 70 mil. You can give some of that to us. And
Well,
C,
we've already done the hotels. We haven't got any left.
do another one. You know, Monopoly bank this shit. You know,
We could maybe
Let's
sell
do
you a
something
mega
else.
store.
that'll be about £3.
You can sell Leicester stuff on half the side of it.
I don't think that's
Or
happening.
maybe we'll do our standard, like you take a player, we'll take a player deal.
We ain't got any money, bruv.
That's a
And also,
Gallagher.
he's the same as Queen of Dewsbury-Hall.
Well, Dewsbury-Hall's got to be better.
Are you
Got
not
a better
selling
range of
Gallagher?
passing.
Wait. What's going on with Gallagher? 'Cause I've heard Arsenal have been linked with him. What's going on with Gallagher?
Nah, that
gotta be
Arsenal
linked with
link ain't
Gallagher, allow it.
serious.
Is it real? Okay.
That would have been the title. That would have been everything if there was serious in
cool.
there.
Yeah, that can't be
That's-
real.
No, I'm
There'll
just
be
asking.
no
But you had to
no
bring
up.
up that link, innit? That's the one dusty link you wanted to bring up.
That's because
Of
Gallagher
all
was
the
on the
links you
screen.
could have brought
He's
up,
been
you
linked
wanted to bring up
to-
that link, innit?
He's also been linked to the other club in North London, Spurs. It's you two, so that's why I thought I'd ask. And you're the
Yeah,
perfect.
there won't be any like updates on Gallagher until the
brother.
Euros are done. So give it a week. England will be eliminated, and then
Yeah.
we'll bring back the Gallagher talks.
First.
But for now, like, I actually don't know.
What is
I
he
actually
winning
don't
down
know. I
his
don't know
deal?
whether he
Is that what he's
stays. I
doing?
don't know whether he goes.
How long has he got left on his deal?
1 year.
Oh,
So
so
we're
when's
trying
that?
to sell him, but if he doesn't like the terms of all the other clubs that he could be linked with, he might choose to stay for another year. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, he's sticking it to the board. Yeah. When in reality, he's sticking it to the club because we won't be able to make any money for him. Oh, look, there you are. Big up to Sam. Big up, man.
Shout out, Sam.
We respect your Liverpool rep, man.
I
Respect
mean,
your Liverpool.
I'm not listening to a guy who supports Mo Salah more than Liverpool, but okay, fine.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I need to get you man on a show actually. Well, go on. Yeah, as you will.
Oh, yes. That would be
I'm gonna
sensational.
make it happen. I'll talk to Ryan and talk to Sam and get it patterned. I will do.
Ryan versus Hassam. I'd love that. Football YouTube would love that.
Battle of the Beards.
The last one was good actually when it was on stream together. It was good. It was a good conversation actually.
Yeah, he
Ryan held
popped
his own.
onto one of your Liverpool talks once.
Yeah. We'll make it happen though. I'll chat to them both.
Yeah, Cassaday's already been like questioning his future and because of the amount of midfielders that we already have, even before this one. So yeah, like Cassaday will probably be gone.
And even then, you recalled him early from his loan from us. Even then, another one you can add to the fucking list.
And we barely played him.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
did it for no reason.
Yeah, you literally did it because why? Because I can.
Man
And
missed
what?
the whole championship promotion party just to sit on the bench because Poch wanted height.
I
was
well,
moving
that's
like
one
one-
thing. Didn't use him.
I'm moving like one height queen, bruv. And he just didn't even use him. Disgrace. So shout out to Hassam though. Big up, brother. Big up. I think that's all from the Chelsea side, other than Ipswich want Amari Hutchinson. They'll probably get him. I'm glad he's going to be staying at the place where he's balled out and he's got a manager that will get the best out of him and keep balling out in the Premier League. Nice. See if you can slap a buyback clause on that. Maybe we can just buy him and then just flip him again, get 2 bits of profit. Other than that, whatever. Like, Amari was never really going to have many opportunities here with the amount of right wingers that we already have. Palmer, Noni, Pies, and Esteval coming next year. Yeah, it is what it is. Best of luck. Get me the pure profit. I'm glad you're able to help your career. Past that, I think that's all from the Chelsea front. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I know we're linked with Archie Gray as well, but we haven't even really done much other than talk to Leeds about the player. And again, it's one of Archie Gray or Dewsbury-Hall. And Dewsbury-Hall will only really be a push if Leicester have to sell. So we'll see what happens. Get me a winger, get me a striker, and we move from there. Northside, I know you have to leave soon, so we'll switch on to Arsenal quickly. I've seen you and Liverpool and City are interested in Eze, but I don't know how far those links are going. How's everything been going on that front?
Same old crap, same old rubbish. Nothing's happening. Bro, there's just bare articles that've got no sources, nothing to it. It's jarring, bro. That's why I'd rather just talk about girls and do the girl talk thing and talk about, I don't know, Love Island and things like that. Nothing's going on, bro. That's actually more exciting. That actually gets me more upbeat. You know what I mean? I can't lie. There's Flawless knows. He understands the pain.
Yo,
I don't even, bro. Lewis, yeah? 1 week, yeah? We're linked to Sesko. Then the narrative is, oh no, can't get Sesko, yeah? But then we're linked to Osimhen. You didn't have the £50 million release clause for Sesko, but now all of a sudden, after not selling any players, we've got 120, 130 mil to buy Osimhen. Then it's, no, Arsenal not in for Osimhen anymore. Now Arsenal focus their attention to Gyökeres. Then it is, Arsenal should focus their attention to Gyökeres. Then it's, Arsenal may be going for Jimenez. Then it's, Arsenal, Bruno Guimaraes deal very close and imminent. Bro, it's nonsense, bro. It's nonsense. They all contradict each other. And Fabrizio
Like
came out. Bro, Fabrizio came out and said, bro, there's not even been like because they said like Gyökeres was imminent. Then Fabrizio came out and said it's not imminent. It's not even close. They're not even talking. It's like, bro.
Do you rate Gyökeres though?
Fabrizio's becoming more and more like, what's the word I'm looking for? He's just paying it for the peas. He's stringing along certain things now. Ornstein's the one that I think, like, yeah, he's going to say it, then it comes through.
Yeah. Smart individual, get your bread.
I'm not saying against it.
I know you're not saying that as a criticism. Yeah. Do you rate him though? No,
I'm saying Ornstein, especially
Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Look, in terms of build-up play is very good. His link-up play is good. He's not the fastest. He's not the slowest. He's good in terms of scoring goals, but I'm not sure. I have a feeling that the move is too early, like Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez had one good season at Benfica, and then he made the move. Gyökeres hasn't had that long in sporting, performing week in, week out. There's the same problem with Renato Sanchez and the same problem with João Felix. Certain players, the Portuguese league to the Premier League is still a very big jump, even though it's probably the sixth strongest league in Europe. It's still a big jump. Portuguese football is a lot slower. The defenders are a lot slower. Only really the fullbacks have got a bit of pace. The centre backs are quite slow. A lot of them are they can be a bit physical, but they're pretty slow. And the quality of football is just not on par. And it's a different type of football. Portugal is more tactical based, a bit more like La Liga, whereas the Premier League is very different. And even when you look at players like Falcao, that was at Porto and then went to Man United and it didn't work out. Jackson Martinez, he went to La Liga, didn't work out. There's a lot of players from the Portuguese league. It hasn't really worked out when they've moved in recent time. And they've left too early. And a lot of people are telling me, oh, Gyökeres, he did it in the championship. Yeah, but bro, we've seen how many players, most players that come up from the championship go straight back down and are not of the level of the Premier League. So that's not a great barometer to say because you did great in the championship, it's going to reflect in the Premier League. So I think he's a good striker. I actually think technically he's better than Darwin Núñez. But in terms of the goal scoring, I saw him in the derby against Benfica. He missed a load of chances. He scored a lot of goals, but I've seen him miss a lot of chances that I'm like, it's harder to miss than to score. So I don't think he's ready. I think he should stay in Portugal for another year or two and develop more. I think the move is coming too early for me for Gyökeres. I think he's a decent striker, but he's not my number one. I'd go for Isak or I'd go for Ivan Toney. They're the two strikers that I really want to go for. Or Dubovnik as well from Girona.
Isak's very unlikely. Like we were linked with him yesterday and we were told over 200 million for him. He's got like 3-4 years left on his contract. Said a few weeks ago he's happy. He's got no intentions of leaving Newcastle. I don't think that one's happening. Gyökeres, I'm with you though. I think he stays another year too. It just leaves Tony, who for some reason seems to be blacklisted by everybody. No one wants to go near that guy.
It's gone quiet.
Apparently, Tottenham are the ones that are consistently being linked with Tony. It's Tottenham that he keeps getting linked with Tottenham. And I think if he goes Tottenham, I'm going to be annoyed because I wanted James Maddison and we missed out. And if I see another player that I wanted to come to Arsenal go to Tottenham and perform, I'm going to be annoyed because I think he's 40 mil. You can get Ivan Toney.
I think he's got a year left on his deal. I think it's either a year or 2 years left on his deal. And it's like, it's all gone quiet. And I think for the price you get him for, even if you sign him for 40 million, you go wrong, you go, all right. It's not like we're just talking about Osimhen and look at the price point for Osimhen or how much would a Gyökeres be. So to go and get a Tony, if it goes wrong at 40 million, you go, all right. And you step again. Like, I think he's a very good striker. Don't understand why it's all gone quiet. Really don't get it.
It's weird.
Very strange.
It's weird. But for me, like, if Arsenal went and got Ivan Toney for 40 mil, Dovbyk at Girona or Jimenez at PSV, I think he plays for. I think it's PSV.
No, is it Feyenoord?
Feyenoord. Yeah. Feyenoord. Sorry, Feyenoord. If we got that Ivan Toney and a Jimenez or Ivan Toney and a Dubovnik, then I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah, and that would be 80 mil. You've got one striker that's Premier League proven. You got another one that may do it, may not. Kind of like when Liverpool had Suarez and they had Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll was obviously the more expensive player. He flopped, and then Suarez was the one that exceeded expectations due to the price that they got. So I think that would make a lot more sense than going out there and just putting all the money down on the Osimhen or something. We really need to fix up on our striker department because Nketiah is not good enough. Jesus is not good enough. And Havertz 1,000,000% ain't good enough. So that's what I want. But when does this club ever do what I want?
Striker market seems so fucking dry as well. I know it feels like the biggest buzzword of the window, but look at the options. The only ones out there right now are Tony, overpriced Osimhen right now. If anyone wants Lukaku, he's for sale. Please. And that's it. Nobody else. Xerxes. That's another one.
That's where teams need to do the business though and start scouting. That's where teams have to get on it.
I feel like we've been really trying that. We're looking at Rodion, Duran, probably some other NPC's name I forgot about as well that we've been looking at too. We've been really trying to look outside the box. Solanke, we've been looking at him as well. Alvarez,
Even the likes of Solanke,
Mm.
Alvarez, they're all here. They're easy. We could do that. Us five could go.
Solanke's not a bad buy. Solanke's not a
but
bad buy.
that's the point I'm making. Is them man are in the Premier
65
League.
mil though. I mean,
Like,
striker market
they even
dead
looking
though, innit?
outside. They're even looking outside of the box. They're just looking within the Premier. Oh, who's in the Premier League?
Oh, Gui. Forgot about Gui. That was him. The next what was it? Torres? Is that what we're running with, guys? Baby Torres? Or is it baby Lewandowski? Guys, the chat remind me, but yeah, that was the newest Chelsea signing.
You know when they say that never happens. You know the person like the ex-Messi. and
Wasn't
it's
it
just
baby
never-
Bro,
Drogba
we're
for
on baby
Jackson last
Drogba number
season, yeah.
5.
Baby Drogba. Yeah, they're on Baby Drogba number 5.
More like Baby Shark, bro.
Shout out Said. Big up my G.
Big up Said, man.
Every time.
Yeah, we're on baby Drogba number 5 now.
Yeah.
It's just jarring, man. It's just
More like
jarring.
little baby.
A Mambo number 5 more like. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't bother going from Rodion though. Atletico won 80 million for him, and he's had like 8
That's how they're
goals last
signing it,
season.
in it flawless. I got Sandro Maria, Gusto, this. They're just signing players like that.
Baby
That's
David
it.
Villa, man. A man's here for that.
baby David. Oh.
The thing is,
Baby
yeah, in the
Villa.
Prem, yeah, in the Prem, it's not even like for all the positions, yeah, it's not even hard. Like we need a winger. You've got man like Eze. You need to go, or you got Pedro Neto, or you got Conceição from Porto. There's so many players out there. It's not even hard. Like we've seen it all the time. When City went up, they were buying a lot of Arsenal players. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea bought a couple of Arsenal players. Well, Ashley Cole. Like just buy within the Premier League. Like Man United used to do it excellently. Like going and getting Berbatov, getting Tevez, and players like that. Like, bro, there's good players there that we can go and get that will strengthen our team. I don't even think it's that hard. Like you don't need to be a scout to see the players that are quality in the Premier League, the best of the rest, and put the money down. Some you guys said, oh, you know, Isak ain't leaving, bro. You put the money down. He's leaving.
200 mil though.
How much?
200 mil. That's what we were told. Over 200 mil for him.
Well, they can have a whole bench, yeah, plus 100 mil. There you go.
That's what Arsenal's whole
7
bench.
players
Crazy.
from this list. Any 7.
Mad. Yeah.
You can have an Nketiah, Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson.
Jesus. I think you just got unsettle players. That's what bigger clubs need to start doing. Is just start unsettling players and making players unhappy and then forcing their hand. Because clubs don't want an unhappy player at their football club. And then that can lower down the price. But there's players out there, 100%. It's just, again, about finding them. Yes, in the Premier League, that's the easy part. It's easy to go look at Eze or Isak, for example.
No worries, no.
But outside of the Premier League, that's where the scouts is like. Because you mentioned the strikers that they were linked. Solanke. You can pick out Solanke. Isak, Eze, these are easy players to spot. They're in the league. So if you're not going to go for them, go outside the box and go locate strikers. Then why is it necessarily have to be Osimhen?
Arsenal are in a position right now that if we don't make the most out of it, we're going to drop off. I've seen this before, like when Leicester won the league. Yeah, I've seen this before. We're almost there, and then we don't add those additions. And the problem is, yeah, our recruitment from abroad hasn't been that great. That's why I don't trust our recruitment anymore. You know, long are the days of us getting Overmars, Vieira, getting Birdcamp, getting players like this from abroad. Do you know what I mean? We don't do that no more. Getting Lauren, getting Colo Torre. We don't do that anymore. If you look at our recent buys from abroad, Marquinhos, he's flopping in the Brazilian league. He's like 20 or 21. He can't even make it. He's a right winger. He can't even make it as a right back. We paid 3 million for him. He's already flopping. We bought Randerson. He's a bum. Had to get rid of him. Trusty, he's a bum. Had to get rid of him. Kivior, he's a bum. We're not trying to get rid of him. Who else did we get from abroad? Nuntavaj, he's a bum. Nottingham Forest didn't want to activate the sell-on clause. Lokonga, not even Luton wanted to buy him. Like when you look at our recruitment from abroad, it's been pathetic. I don't trust this club identifying players abroad. Our better players have been majority from within the Premier League. So that's the thing, man. Like I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Are you throwing in the towel already, fam?
It's done, bro. It's done. Bro, the towel's been thrown in from a long time anyway. It's been years anyway. The towel's gone stale, bro. It's been thrown in.
So everyone but City just can't be bothered for next season, I swear.
Facts, pretty much so.
Actually, no, tell a lie. I'm excited for next season. Like even with like the questionable signings and everything, I said I believe my squad was capable for fourth, and I have the most piss easy opportunity to win a trophy.
Yeah, you lot.
So yeah, you know what? Bring me to next season.
Yeah, so it's just you. We'll see how long that lasts, though.
Yeah, we'll have to see, innit?
Yeah,
If
we will see
Maresca
how
manages
long
to
that
be worse
lasts,
than
fam.
Poch,
We will see how long that lasts. Because I remember
Bro.
having this conversation with you when you brought back Lampard. I think it was the second time, and you was like,
okay,
yeah,
but
man.
that was just straight stupidness.
Yeah,
And
vibes.
like I should have known better.
You
With
should.
Maresca, my thing is I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
So
But we will.
I
we all
can't be
go
too
find-
disappointed.
Nah, we all go find out. We will be there. We will be watching. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, just get me my conference league, get me fourth. We'll figure out everything past that.
Yeah, the coming season sucks already.
The bar cannot be lowered. It cannot be lower than the Poch era. That might be one of the most treacherous eras I've ever gone through as a Chelsea fan.
What's your
It can't be
expectations? Well, I mean, I know you said win a trophy in Europe and you should be winning it, but I'm talking about in the league. Like, what's the minimum you expect?
I'm expecting to be back in the top 4 next season.
Okay.
And then the season afterwards, you build on that. We have a team that should contend for the title. That's what the process should be. We failed to get fourth, but we had a team that was capable of fourth last season. Now you confirm it and you start the winning mentality by taking these trophies seriously. Then next season, add more players, go for the league. It should be that straightforward. Whether it is, we'll see. But right now, I want fourth. I want the Conference League. Big up to Mafala as well, saying, Lewis, what's your countdown soundtrack name, brother? I actually don't know. I've had that for like 4 years.
It's from GTA. Can't remember which one though. It's from
No,
GTA.
I think it's all about the timer, not
the
the
timer thing. Oh,
not the
see, I thought
prison
you were
sheet.
talking about the prison thing. Oh, seeing.
Yeah, that's GTA 4.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that one.
No, come.
FA Cup, Carabao Conference, and top. Look, if you want to do the whole like Tim Pot treble, go for it. I ain't gonna complain. Win 3 trophies. Just try and stay away from City where possible. Everything else, I believe. Northside, big up though. It's been great having you on, man. Appreciate having you on the channel again. Everybody, check out Northside's channel. They're going to be running Gal Talk on there in like 7 minutes. So keep a lookout and shout out my G. It's great having you back, bro.
Big up, man. Big up to everyone, man.
Yeah,
Love
big up, man.
Every time. Northside, big up, yeah. Every time.
Let's up,
Catch up
bro.
with you soon, man.
But yeah, so Fabrizio tweet quickly. Chelsea discussing internally about Dewsbury-Hall. Clubs now aware of the conditions of the deal. Brighton open talks with Leicester earlier this week to sign KDH. Close. Now depends on Chelsea's decision. Maresca, big fan of Kiernan. All right, cool. Only update is that we know the conditions of a potential transfer. Nice. Oh, fucking hell. Neil, your mic.
Yeah, your audio.
Yeah, he's got that mad delay. Yeah, you, bro.
Your audio moving
You might
mad.
want to try refresh.
Sorry, man. I'm lagging big.
It's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
It's all good, man.
Don't worry
It's
about
all
it.
good. Looks like we're hijacking his Wi-Fi as well. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
serious? You're not taking everything.
Shout out to Edgy saying big up Lewis and Flawless. Big up my guy. Big
Hey,
up,
Edgy,
bro.
man. I see you back again all the time.
And to
Yeah,
Ants.
cool, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
But is he?
Oh.
But Ant, let me ask you, and same thing. Well, when Neil sorts out his audio,
Yeah,
is he actually?
Neil's the mic. It's the mic.
Yeah,
Something's
your
up
mic's
with the mic.
moving mad. Yeah. Is he actually a loss to Leicester? Like as a player, like is he an important? Like would he be integral to what you have going on this season? That's what I want to know. He said, "Can you?"
I'll let him answer that. But like from what I saw, he was one of their most important players last season.
Can you hear me now? I've changed
Yeah.
mic. Is that better?
Yeah. That's better.
That's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
it's coming out of the webcam this time. So, what it is we don't know what style that Cooper's going to play. Now, was he last season? Yes, but there was a couple of other people. I can bring up it was him, there was Vardy, there was a couple of other people up in that position as well. Was he important? Yes, but that's because we played with high eights. Now with the system, we don't know what he's going to play. As you see, his numbers are still really good. 12 goals, 15 assists in a season. That's, I think, in all competitions. So, but Mavridi's there, Jamie Vardy's there, but the system has changed. We don't know how important he's going to be in Cooper's squad and what formation he's going to play. He could change to a 3-4-3. And in that case, Dewsbury-Hall isn't used much. If he stays, I think he plays for us. But yeah, overall, he is an important player. But for me, it's like you're just buying him because Enzo knows him and he knows he can play in that left 8 position. Do I think he lights it up for you? The jury's out whether he can actually do it consistently in the Premier League. He's done it in the Championship, but as people were saying just before, I think Northside was saying the Championship is different to the Premier League. It is that you can be punished a lot more in the Premier League for this stuff like that. So I think he's a good player, but again, it comes down to whatever's going to happen, because at the moment I don't know, but I don't know how he's going to be used in this. If he is here, I think he will be a starter that's used, but I don't know how Cooper's going to play him, because we've seen there's probably going to be a back three from what he's seen and from the players he's got already, then probably wing backs. So where does he fit in? Is a 3-5-2? Then maybe he plays like a high 8 or a number 10. Just not sure.
I did see a bit of a thing from Leicester fans there, like he'd be really good for you in the Championship, but not as good in the Prem. And I feel like I'm getting the same vibe off that too.
Yeah, I think he's. Do you know one player that will be good? Leicester's his level where we're going, but is he going to make a step up? He can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Harry Maguire was the level for Leicester, but he's not that level for Man United. One of them ones, and that's all it is. It's nothing against the player. If Harry Maguire goes down to a lower club, like a West Ham or something, I think he does well. But some players can't take the heat, and I don't think he can do that when he comes up to that top level. And Chelsea aren't trying to get a player that go, yeah, we're going to be mid-table. As you've just said, of the limited I've heard from my crap audio, and my laptop's a bit dead. But from what I heard you said, you're pushing for top 4. That's not a top 4 player. That's not a statement signing. That is a Conor Gallagher, but forward kind of vibes. I think he's better than Gallagher, but it's a similar kind of ilk of player. And that's the players. That's what I don't understand, is that your management has said, oh yeah, you want to get rid of Gallagher because you can get the money on him. But then why bring in Dewsbury-Hall?
And also because he's just not that good of a player technically. Like I'd think from what I've already seen, Dewsbury-Hall looks much better technically than Gallagher does. Looks like a better ball carrier from what I've read. He's got a better range of pass about him. And he's still got the workhorse attributes.
He has, but that's not what you need to get you to the next level. He is going to be a bit part player sitting on the bench and kind of wasting away, as you've seen with likes of Chilwell. Chilwell's another player, did well for us, came up to the level. Lewis, has he really performed at that level?
Injuries killed him. I will say that for him. He stinks. He fucking stinks. And he was never that great defensively anyway.
And for me, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall is, I think when Chilwell came to you, he was like 22, 23. Dewsbury-Hall's 25, is preaching his peak in the next couple of years. So if you play 40 for him, guaranteed you get maybe half of that in a couple of years' time. So from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. It only makes sense if you really want to back Enzo. And I think this is Enzo going, they've said to him, we're going to sign whoever we want and you're going to have to deal with it. And he's gone, do you know what? Maybe I want this kind of player. Let's see what this goes with. So I genuinely don't think the board really wants him. I think the Enzo's going out, do you know what? We'll try and get this player for my sake. Not because the club do want him or anything, because I think that will be a good move for me. Do you know what I mean? Just kind of like flexing. How much can I get if I really want him, how much will the club back me? It's not a player.
Maybe it is more really like a statement of faith, I guess, because like people have been saying, is this a Maresca signing? Is this a club signing? I think it's both. Like we've been told throughout the start that the board wants someone they can speak to with transfers, but someone who won't have a final say or demand it. It just seems like something they've come to a bit of an agreement with, and they also see a bit of an opportunity with your FFP rules now that they might be able to snipe him. And it's all just combined.
Ages. Well, that's what I don't understand. Why has it come out now? Because
Brighton been progressing, innit?
Yeah, but that was Brighton are interested, but they're going to have to break their world record. Brighton don't spend big money.
Just say they were talking. There was conversations this week about him.
Potentially, but I don't know how Brighton are going to play. And also, he wouldn't make the move to Brighton, in my opinion. It's not that much of a step up. Chelsea is a bit of a step up.
He said it would only be Chelsea, according to Ornstein.
I think that makes sense. He said before that he doesn't, when, for example, he rejected Brighton. He goes, I want to be here. I want to get Leicester back into the Premier League because they came in January with a £30 million bid. And we've turned it away. And he turned it away. But Chelsea, it's different, Gravy.
Yeah, like, I guess having Maresca as well also helps him in terms of confidence and belief that there is going to be minutes and there is a manager who understands the player and the start and the way he plays. I guess for me, it's just, again, there's other areas of the pitch we could be prioritizing. But at least you're not getting a crap player if we do end up confirming Dewsbury-Hall. That just says to me Gallagher's done. Even though we kind of already knew that. It's just, okay, cool. We're not even going to try and integrate him into the squad next season. Because it don't make sense.
Yeah, but
either Dewsbury-Hall's getting no minutes or him.
No, it's going to be, but he'll play in the 6, won't he? Gallagher. Dewsbury-Hall playing the 8. So you could potentially play them together.
Gallagher could play like, we've played him in a 6 pivot. We've played him, I think, as an attacking 8 at times early in his time at Chelsea. He's had opportunities in the 10. Just ain't that guy. Just ain't that guy. We have other options that we're going to try and prioritize in all 3 of those midfield positions, including Dewsbury-Hall if we bring him in. So I don't think we won't see a lot of him if we get either him or we get Archie Gray. Now asked me to bring this up. Premier League's written to its 20 clubs to remind them they will be punished for fraudulent player transfers. As scrutiny grows in the so-called swap deals that have been done by certain clubs in an attempt to generate funds to be compliant with financial controls.
But how do you? The problem is with that. How do you prove it?
But not
That's
selling
the thing.
hotels.
There's
$70
no-
million.
That sounds like some scaremongering bullshit.
There's no way to prove that. But in regards, I'm talking about like the swap deal. So if a club could say, "Nah, this swap deal is what's best for us. Both clubs want to do the swap deal. We want this player, they want that player." There's no way to prove whether it's fraudulent or not.
We entered negotiations and they were like, "We like this player on your team."
That's
What's your thoughts
if
on
that's the
him?
case. Us signing Mason Mount could come under fraudulence. It made no type of sense.
That
We still
was
did the deal.
fraudulent, though.
What
Yeah,
it
that's
is
the
the
thing is-
Premier League's just been
Yeah, that's
embarrassed
it.
again.
No,
And now
not
they're
even
just
again,
trying to
it's just
send
fraud.
letters.
It's fraudulent. They should have charged us for that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah,
this is
it
just
does.
it's like
Scaremongering.
sending a letter to try and scare someone.
Scaremongering, you right?
Yeah. Ain't gonna lead to nothing.
Scaremongering.
That ain't gonna lead to shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Never a Foul for the raid as well. Big up
Big
to
up Never a
NAF.
Foul.
Shout out my guys over there every single time. Daps, Kaz, Monts, all of the gang. Big up to every single one of you. Flawless. On to Manchester United, bro.
Do we have to?
I mean, to be fair, it's not even a lot of conversations with
Good.
United.
You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Love
The only
that.
thing that we
Thankfully.
have is Greenwood could be going to Marseille. So he could
Yeah,
be linking up with De Zerbi and Aubameyang.
Hmm.
And I don't know who else. I heard rumors of Barcelona potentially coming in for him as well. Some
a few
interest
clubs.
in
There's been
Italy.
Italian, Spanish, Marseille's news to be, but yeah, he's been linked with a lot of clubs. It seems that he's going to be moved on. The rumor saying is going to be like 40 million, 50 million, which is a good price. It seems we got a lot of players who are going to be leaving. So we need replacements because our squad is short. I keep saying this not just in terms of quality, but also quantity. We've lost Varane, we've lost Martial. So we're short in those areas there. There's talks of Greenwood leaving. I just seen something saying that Amrabat, we're not re-signing either. So, like, Greenwood's not on his way back. Sancho's probably going to move on. That's 5 off the top of the head. And then there's other players who have been linked with moves away as well. Rashford to PSG, I've seen. How true that is, I don't know.
That's like a yearly thing at this point.
Yeah,
It's like
that is
Sky
regular.
just United.
Yeah, but look how short we are, like, in regards to the striker. We have one senior striker in Hoyland. Like, that is it. Losing
is he
Greenwood.
senior?
Yeah, technically, yeah, because he's the only one.
That's like saying, you know, Marcus Rashford was your senior striker.
Yeah, like
Same
that's legit. Even out wide, it's like it's Rashford, Garnacho, Diallo, Anthony. That's it. It's those 4 in Hoyland. Like, that's our forward line, pretty much. So when you're talking, yeah, there's no one I'm missing out. That is the bare minimum. Like, in regards to that, Varane's left. We still ain't replaced him. So you got Martinez. I think Johnny Evans is staying, and then you got Lindelof.
Wait,
Maguire
where's
still.
Varane going? Is that
And
been
Kambawala.
confirmed yet?
Nah, he's been linked with a move to the MLS. He's been linked with a move to Saudi. And also, Fabrizio said that other European clubs are in for him too. A host of European clubs are in for him too. So it's still up in the air with that as well. I know Wan-Bissaka's been linked with a move away also. Still don't even know if Malassi is going to be back. So look how short we are. Casemiro's been linked with a move away literally the vast majority
You
of the
got like
season.
at least 2 months to make some incomings at least.
It has to be a lot. Has to be a lot. Like if Casemiro leaves and we ain't going to sign Amrabat, we have no defensive midfielder.
It did seem though like with the talks that United not necessarily broke, but it's like you guys need to sell to buy.
Yeah, that happens every
million
year.
in a budget, but then you have to sell players and rise that up.
Yeah, it happens. One, we got a lot of players to sell. If that is indeed the case, we have so much to sell. Should be a yard sale, like DFS sale. Everybody, everything must go.
Bro. It never
like,
happens.
It
I
should
won't
be.
get one
No,
free.
no, I'm saying that like it should be that way. But we have a lot to sell.
I'm saying I'm with you, but it ain't how every year.
No.
It's like we're gonna move. It ain't happening. It comes in. Like, fuck's sake, here we go. We've got to try and re-fire these guys back in the squad again.
Yes, this is ridiculous, but we will have a lot of outgoings, I think. Like I said, I've already named 2, and I think more. We'll probably lose maybe 7 to 8 players. I know some of them weren't in the first team, but we'll lose potentially. It could be more. It might be double figures in terms of outgoings. Even if you link in someone like a Forsen who didn't play often, but he's a youngster who played a couple of matches type of thing. We don't know what's going on with Eriksen either. It's like, we light everywhere. For real.
The question is who might be staying.
They're like, it's literally down to the bare bones in terms of quantity.
Rebuild was necessary for you at least. So I guess this might finally be the year.
This is Sandcastle fam. You know what I'm saying? That's what this rebuild is.
Arsenal, this year, this is the year, innit? And they just never happens.
It's like rebuild. I don't trust these men to do anything. I want the season ain't even started and I want it to end already. Run me to the year 2025-26. I'm already not looking forward to this season. I'm so happy that Euros and Copa America is on just to take my attention away. I can just do different content. Like that Ten Hag news just killed everything. Like it was dead. Like from then on, I was like, you man ain't serious. That's why I'm not even been paying too much attention to what has been going on anymore. Like I ain't got notifications on for certain Twitter, nothing. Like that took the any belief that we were gonna do anything. So we'll see. We've been linked to some good players, like Xerxes we got linked to, and there's others. We got linked to Agate a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's all well and good, but there's been no official bids, no talks, nothing like that. Just rumors, but we're gonna get linked to everybody because we're Manchester United. As every summer, there's 2 things always happen. 1, we get linked to a whole heap of players, and 2, we're broke. Manchester United print money. They said this last season, and then they spent 150 odd million. United print money. If they want to go and spend money, they'll spend the money. It's a case if they want to.
That's the thing with so many players that you're trying to sell as well. It only makes sense that you get linked to everyone under the sun.
Yeah, but even if we had a full squad last year, even if we had a full squad, we'd still get linked to everyone because it's easy to do because it becomes a story. If you link, insert players' names here, linked to Manchester United, all of a sudden it's a story. Whoever the player is, especially if he's linked to other Premier League clubs. So if he's linked to Liverpool or Chelsea or Arsenal, Manchester United are also interested in such and such. Okay, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
and then there's the Van Nistelrooy news as well.
More just enjoy the Euros.
Yeah, fam. Enjoy the Euros. Well. Enjoy Copa America. Enjoy La Liga next season. I remember doing La Liga watch-alongs. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe over to Real Madrid. Mbappe, I'm a fan of Flick. Barcelona got Yamal. A few other players. Let's see how they.
I will pattern you that Jersey's FC Real Madrid shot. ASAP.
Appreciate it.
Did he get the number 7 or what?
I don't know. I don't think he's been announced. Well, it's been at the Euro, so he's not actually been announced like at the stadium and everything with his name and number and all that. So
yeah, because if not, he's got to take one of the premium numbers, like your 7.
Vinicius Junior 7. Who's their 9? Who's number 9 for them?
Did they leave it off the Benzema? Because I know Hosselu got the 14.
Who is Real Madrid number 9? Let me check.
Is Hendrick going to get it?
Saying number 9, so I'm going to assume nobody has.
Yeah, we'll get number 9 then. We'll get number 9.
I'm not sure if Hendrick's getting it. I'm not sure.
Is it Hendrick? Who is the Real
I'm not sure if Hendrick.
You'd give it to Mbappe or Hendrick.
Yeah. It's an easy shirt sale. Yeah, we'll get it. He'll get a 9.
Yeah, there's no 9.
They're the same Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe will wear the number 9 shirt at Real Madrid.
Oh, it's confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah. I just googled it right now. It's confirmed.
All
Yeah,
right,
of
cool.
course.
Mbappe 9 shirt. We got you. We got you.
So that's pretty much it. But there ain't nothing. Obviously, Van Nistelrooy's been linked as one of the coaches. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet.
What do you think about that?
Someone else. Actually, you know what? It actually makes sense. Yeah, actually, like, because our attack sucks. So getting someone who's of his attacking caliber in can only help. It can't do any worse. But it just seems
You say that.
It seems
Ten
a very
Hag will be like, watch this.
Yeah,
It seems style. Watch this.
Yeah, it seems a very scattergun approach. Like, all right, we're bringing in Van Nistelrooy, huh? Like, yes, it makes sense, but it doesn't seem like it was thought out and it was like, all right, we're gonna go target Van Nistelrooy and get him. Like, is he Ten Hag's guy? Because normally managers, we were talking about it with Leicester and Chelsea, take their staff
He used to
everywhere.
be a coach, no?
Yeah.
No, he used to be a manager, but I'm saying
were
he
linked with
managed
him.
at PSV. But what I'm saying is that managers have their set coaching staff, so they take their coaching staff with them. So he's not. Is it a Ten Hag move? Is it an Ineos move? Is it both? It just seems very like the whole managerial. What's the word I'm looking for? Process and all that saga. That's what I call it. It just seems very unorganized.
I think he won the Holland Cup.
No, did he win the
22,
FA?
Yeah, he won one of like the FA Cup or equivalent in Holland with PSV. I only know that 'cause
Resigned
we were
with
linked
one
with
match
them, but-
remaining in the 22-23 season because of a lack of support.
Yeah, that's what I read as well, because he was linked to quite a few, linked to Leicester, linked to Burnley as the main manager, very loosely. So we looked into it a little bit, but yeah, it's nothing to be like, all right, it's like, all right. And again, he used to play for us and he was all right, but Ollie did, and look what happened there. Granted, he was the main manager, not the assistant manager. But
see, that's it. If they would have brought in, like, that's the one thing Manchester United, not with all our legends, but some of our legends, it's a smart thing to do is bring them in as coaches. Like, I don't understand why not. Like, why is Gary Neville on Sky criticizing Wan-Bissaka and Dalot? How about get him in to help them? You know what I'm saying? Because you played right back. Like, it makes, again,
bro,
it's just,
Dragons Den is more important than Man
it's-
United.
it's just, yeah. So, yeah, Van Nistelrooy, again, it makes sense. I'm like, yeah, like, why would you not get an attacker in of who's been of his caliber? We can't get any worse going forward. And I don't think it's solely for Højlund because we're going to sign a striker. We'll probably
Worst
sign a
comes to
striker.
worst, just throw him up top.
I'd rather him play. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
do you think we go for Tony? Because Tony makes sense.
I would love us to go and sign Tony, but I don't think we will. The only links for strikers we've been linked to is Xerxes. That's been the major one that I've seen.
Georgie, give us a year, man. Let us get through Maresca first.
Big up Georgie, man.
Steve Cooper next. So, yeah, pretty much. But that's pretty much it. Unless the chat is saying something different, because I've not got the chat open. But that's all I know in regards to Manchester United news. There's nothing concrete, just a lot of speculation.
Nah, just Ugarte news.
Again, that makes sense.
No, Ugarte news. Just links to Ugarte.
Yeah, links to Ugarte. That again, that 100
Sancho, the links with a loan to Juventus. I did see that. Apparently, potentially was offered to Man City. Again,
I don't know about that.
I think it's from that Tomi account. He's meant to be some City in the know.
Reliable.
Let me just double check his page. Sancho's been offered to City in recent weeks. United willing to sell for 40 million. Also been touted to Chelsea and Arsenal. Earns 275k a week. No takers at those wages, and another loan is probably the best he and United can hope for. Those wages might actually play a part in like him still being on your books next season. I didn't consider that.
He'll be alone. I think worst case scenario. There's no way he stays. Like, so whether he moves permanently or temporarily, like that relationship between those two is broken beyond repair. There's no way he stays. So yeah, somebody's gonna, even if it's a loan, and Manchester United have to pay half his wages. He won't be here.
We wouldn't take him at those wages. We'd have to maybe half that for us to consider.
Something will happen. Something will give. Whether it's an Italian team, an English team, whether we try and sort something out with Dortmund and another loan deal.
Dortmund, he'd take a pay cut to go back to. Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, it makes sense because I don't think he wants to be here, and the manager doesn't want him.
Pete.
Yeah.
Big. We'll see what happens on that situation, though. Ryan, bro, what are you saying, man? How's everything?
Yeah, good, but yeah, just
There's been even deader on the Liverpool front. All I've seen with you guys is that Adrian's fucking off.
Oh my days! Like how that guy's lasted as long as he has done, it's just crazy, man. Like, yeah, apparently we like offered him a new year extension, which apparently he's like important in the dressing room. Like he's good for like dressing room vibes and all that. I'm like, just get rid of him. Like he's third choice. He's not that
give him a
good.
coaching role and bin him off the wages.
Bro, coaching all, he's not even a good keeper like that. Like, come on, man. Like, just let him go back to Spain. But like, he's gone. You know, to be honest with Adrian, it's like a lot of our fans hate him. And like, I don't hate him or anything. Like, you know, it's not like because he made that mistake against Atletico Madrid a few years ago.
He
But to be
didn't
honest,
apologize.
but he wasn't the only reason why we got knocked out that day. We got knocked out that day because we missed chance after chance as well. And it wasn't just him. So like, but yeah, he wasn't a great keeper, but he still did some good stuff for us at the end of the day. So like, fair play to him. He's won some trophies as well. So yeah, man. You know, wish him luck at Betis. I think he's going to Real Betis. So yeah, good luck to him. Apart from that, really, it's been really dead. Like, yeah, we get linked to some players, but it's really all like, we like this player. We're interested in this player. We're monitoring this player. Just the same
bollocks.
Yeah, just the same bullshit you get all the time.
Interested FC, man.
Yeah, interested FC. That's all it is. There's nothing actually advanced that's happening.
There you are.
Bro, I don't even know this source, bro. Like, I've never heard of this source.
No,
you don't know about Abdel Hamed 6? Where you been? Reliable.
Yo, I saw some guy random guy on Twitter saying he's reliable. I never heard of this guy before.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Apparently he's reliable because he's reliable because
Lewis
Fab
update.
tweet. Fab tweet.
Update on Fab. Yeah, I was just about to say.
Just like that. Just like
Crazy.
that, bro.
Who's Jacob? Who's Jacob Modé?
I ain't got a
Let me
fucking
have a look.
clue, mate.
What the?
Yeah, Maldini. When I knew he put Fab in big words, I was like, "What the fuck? What's he got to tell me now?"
I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting for Abdul Hamid 6 to
Let's
tweet
all like
installation
enough.
30.
I'm done with Chelsea stealing our players. Fuck off.
But what do you mean swap? What do you mean swap? Because, bro, how's that going to get us out of FFP
It's
problems?
probably they're paying one fee for Dewsbury-Hall and you're getting the same fee back.
Who's he? I'm just looking at him now.
Jakub Modder. Jakub Modder.
Bro, I'm scratching my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat.
Jakub Modder. Steve!
Yeah,
Are
where's
you
the-
around, Steve? Steve, we need you. Yeah, that's all right. That's the right way.
You're reacting to it live. I got nothing.
A midfield plays in midfield. Is he deep lying? No, he can play all three positions.
Don't know, bro. I don't know.
I ain't got the faintest idea, man.
What the fuck?
Who was Jacob
So
Modé?
you've lost. Yeah,
Bro.
Jakub Modder. He don't even start regularly for them. I think
What does this even
17
mean?
Premier League appearances last season. Let me just zoom in again quickly.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
this
got
brother
nothing.
got pity minutes. This
Yeah.
brother got pity minutes in the league.
I really got here, nigga. Damn it, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. I see 1 start, 2, 3, 4, 5. All at the end of the season.
I'm with
Before that
Flawless.
was-
End the season now, bro. Fuck this shit. End it, Flawless. Just bun
I'm
this
with
off.
you, man. I've said this,
Yeah.
man. Like, I wish I could just fast forward
We're in
to
11th.
2025, 26.
We're in 11th at this position because of alphabetical order. Bun the season off. We're safe for next season. No FFP problems. Yeah, hijackers, bro. Give him a contract to 2035. 200k a year.
Does now.
Nah,
At
look
least
at
give
Lewis,
me the
it's not
money,
even out
not
of the
this
picture, innit?
nobody.
What
Oh
is
my
that even mean?
God.
Bro, do you know how good of a club we were run? Do you know at the time where we're like, yeah, we sell Maguire for 80 million. We're going to hold out for Riyad Mahrez. What's this? And then we're doing this nonsense. I don't even know. I just don't know. What the hell does that even mean?
Well, this was already agreed before Chelsea's inquiry about Dewsbury-Hall. So a medical's already set. The deal's already been agreed. Yeah, Maldini, that might be it. Like, we might have just put like a little pause on this. And I said, just wait. Kiernan, don't go anywhere. We're interested. And now he's saying, no, like, I only want to leave for Chelsea, not for Leicester. Because remember, that's what Ornstein said 2 hours ago.
Who the fuck is Moda? Even after looking at
Yeah, we've hijacked Brighton. We've hijacked Brighton. Yeah, transfer kings back again. Up the Chelsea. We've hijacked Brighton. Love it. Love it. Hold that. I don't know what that means at all.
He
but
ranks
cool,
in
we'll
the
take it.
98th percentile of attacking midfielders in Europe.
Nice.
Apparently. That was February 27th, 2022.
So we've
you know
paused
it's
this
shit when I'm having to go to targetscouting.com.
Could have had steal, man. You know what I'm saying? Could be a steal.
It's not a steal, bro. It's a swap. That's.
Nah, it could be a
This
steal
is nothing.
value-wise,
I've
man.
never heard this dude. This is typical, but I'm never normally lie. Even George is like, get me out of here. Bro, I'm with you, man. I was like, I don't even know what's going on.
Here's the thing, like, why were you, if you guys had like these FFP issues, why are you even considering swap deals? Like,
That's what I mean. It don't make no. Honestly,
unless you're swap, you're getting like.
We were such a good run club at one point in this, and then since the owners passed away, I can't lie, it's been downhill. He had Brendan Rodgers sorted out. They didn't sack him. We got relegated. We got into FFP trouble, and then now with this is where we are, man. This is where we are. And also, I don't think the swap deal is going to be a little bit of money taken off. I don't think that's going to be enough to save us. I don't think that's going to be enough savers, so I think we get a second point deduction next season.
The only way this makes sense is if you're getting your whole 35, 40 million for Dewsbury-Hall, and then Modder's going the other way for like 10, 50 million. But it's saying swap deal.
That doesn't apply that at all. And Modder's 25. It's not like he's an up-and-coming player.
What are you lot doing?
I don't know. This is what I've been like for the last year, man. Honestly, this club, man.
Hey, welcome to my world, Neil, man. Welcome to my world. And the season, Dave.
I was invited on this show because my team was all right. Bro, I'm going to be relegated for this. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be
in the championship again. Oh,
yeah,
no.
bro. It was only supposed to be one deal, etc., etc. But this is just whack.
I guess it's no
just because we're trying to get it in before FFP, so we're not getting the issues. But we've got officially 0 number 8s at the club at this moment in time. Maybe if Ndidi plays, but he's going to play as a number 8. Bruv, I don't know. But do you know what? And then we're not even talking to our manager yet. Anyway, man, I wish I could say I gotta go. One of them ones I've got to just head off because I've got to be somewhere in a bit. But the fuck is my club doing, man?
I'm trying to look at what Brighton fans have got to say about this Moda guy.
I'm gonna message Maz.
Gonna check.
Like, hey man, what's going on?
What do these guys think about Moda?
Put it in the comments if you know anything about him. This is new to me. Oh, we got Samari back. Joy of joys. Player that couldn't be asked to play within the championship.
Good player, can play all over the park. Dynamic and with a good attitude. Range, stamina, and foresight. Do you like his size in the midfield? So he sounds like he's a tall player.
She's giving me timbers, bro.
Is there anything else these guys have on him? The fourth fastest player in the Premier League this season.
Okay. If he was that good, he would be played by he'd be played by them, wouldn't he?
He had a long injury for a big part of last season, to be fair.
This
But I
board,
think
man.
missed
I swear
majority
to
of the
God,
first
what
half
are
of the
we?
season.
Again, I'll give him a chance, just like I've given us Steve Cooper a chance. But bruv, where have we come from? We've come from getting Enzo Maresca, backroom staff, feeling
He was
positive.
out
Now
16 months before then.
Now we're getting rid of what KDH, one of our one of the top 3 most valuable players. We've given Yannick Vestergaard a 3-year deal as well. Vestergaard 3 more years. Are you ill?
Bruv.
So I don't know, man. I gotta go. Big up everybody. Again, if Brighton fans celebrating, that sounds fucking good to us, eh?
Big up, man. Big up.
All right, I'll see you guys in a
Yeah,
bit. This
big
isn't
up.
depression, I promise. I had to genuinely go once again.
Yeah, no stress, man. No stress. It's good to chop things up again anyway. Bless up.
Okay.
This is not me for 6, bruv. Okay, cool. So swap deal potentially getting hijacked by Chelsea. We might be saving Leicester from themselves. Maybe we can, give them Leslie. Give them Leslie or something. Or Gallagher. Give him Gallagher. Oh no, we need that for homegrown. We can't give him Gallagher. Give him Leslie or something. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know, but this whole thing is confusing. We weren't even linked to Dewsbury-Hall like 3 hours ago. Now we're apparently trying to hijack some swap deal, which doesn't even make sense on Leicester's side. Fairs. What a fucking mess this transfer saga is already, man. And it's only going to accelerate once the whole Euros and everything finishes. So be interested to see how things go over the next few weeks. As of now, we might be saving Leicester from themselves. Or it might even be just Dewsbury-Hall saying, fuck that, I want to go join Chelsea. But yeah, it's not over yet, people. It's not over yet. Ryan, was there anything else from Liverpool? Or was that about it?
I don't even know. Like, look, it's like 1 minute. Apparently, 1 minute we want a centre back, and we're definitely getting a centre back. The next minute, it's like, oh, we don't think getting a centre back is necessary this summer, but we're looking at them. It's like it doesn't make any sense, bro. No one knows what's going on with Liverpool. Like, yeah, we've been linked strongly with Calafiori, but like, I still think he's gonna go Juventus. That's just my opinion. I just don't see him leaving Italy, and even if he does,
Even for
we'll
Madrid.
find some way. Yeah, probably. Like literally, yeah. We're still in for Euro, even though he's probably going to Madrid and he wants to go to Madrid. But we apparently be there at the front of the queue if that's manages to fall through. I don't even. Yeah, I heard about this. I don't even know who this guy is.
Alvin Ayman.
I don't know who this guy is.
16 years old. We
Genuinely.
might hijack that.
Look. Yeah, that's our first. There was another youngster who he signed as well, or we were signing. I forgot his name though.
Fuck Wolves, though. They took Pedro Lima from us. Dickheads.
The only thing that's looking good at the moment is I think Diaz will probably go. I can see Diaz leaving this summer. Like I think that's kind of like it's becoming kind of more apparent that he wants to leave and Barcelona want him. So look, if they stump, and like I said, Barcelona, yeah, we could talk about their financial troubles. They always manage to find the money in the end. And let's just be real. If they want a player, they always manage to find it in there. So I'm hoping that goes through. We sign a replace another attacker to replace him because Nunes. I want him to leave, but he's not going to. I've just got to accept that. I'd sell Jota as well if I had the choice because that guy's injury records is just a joke. Like yeah, he's good, but there's just no point in him being there, in my opinion, when he's only playing a third of a season, pretty much. Other than that, yeah, like I said, Adrian's gone. Kelleher might leave. Obviously, he'd want to be first choice somewhere. That's perfectly understandable. I mean, it's kind of with Keller. It's been like that for a few years, where it's been like, oh, he's going to go this summer. He's going to be, first choice somewhere, but like doesn't end up leaving. But I think he might leave this summer. We'd have to look for a backup goalie. But yeah, especially with Adrian going as well. So Yeah, I mean, like I said, that link with Ait Nuri, like I said, I saw someone get excited because apparently that journalist had a picture with Ait Nuri before, so apparently he's reliable. What the fuck?
Hey, no, like our mate, I'm at what's his name?
I don't know what his name was, bro.
Yo, that's your guy, man. Don't lie, man. That's
My
your boy.
guy, I don't know who that guy is.
You got a guy you follow him. You got your notifications turned on your burner account.
I just saw it on this Liverpool.
Look at his smile on his
Twitter
face.
account
Look at this guy, man. I know you
I
well
just saw it
in
on
the
this Liverpool. I don't even want Ait Nuri though. I don't even want him. I think
don't
he's
like
mad
Nuri?
overrated.
You know,
I think he's mad overrated, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer Robinson from Fulham. That's the one I want left back.
As much as it pays me to admit, I agree with you. Still, that's the.
I've been on the Robinson train for 2 years since I saw him Since I saw him play against us, I think I was like, "Wow, this guy's good," you know. Like, and then he came to Anfield, and I was like, "Nah, this guy's serious. He'd be my long-term Robbo replacement." Because as much as I love Robbo, and certain man want to disrespect him, even though he's a legend of the club, but but he does need to be replaced long term. In all seriousness, Robertson. I'd be happy with him as a squad player, 100%. But I don't think we should sell him or anything. But yeah, he shouldn't be our first choice left back anymore. So yeah, we do need a left back, and like I said, Robinson would be my first choice. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't think I know he's shit or anything, but I just don't think he's as great as what people have made. Plus, defensively, I think he's weak as well. Like, imagine Trent and Robertson as our fullbacks. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, they're both brilliant going forward, but my word, defensively, we're gonna be in some trouble next season if that happens. So, so yeah, I mean, like I said, just yeah, plays with. Like, we were linked with Edison, the Atalanta midfielder, a few weeks ago, but that seems to have died down now. I think Atletico were in for him the other day, they said. Um, yeah, I can't really think of anyone else. We've been Nico Williams, but I think that guy's a bit meaty. I think he's a bit overrated by people. I don't think he's bad. Yeah, I don't think he's bad, and I don't think he's that great either.
So swap deal, Neil. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, let's go. Smart swap deal for you lot.
I don't know the fuck. Sorry, Brian. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I don't. It's yeah, honestly, we do need a DM 100%. I actually think that should probably be the most important kind of area we should target, in my opinion, because yeah, I think we need a centre back 100%. But if you look at our DM problem, yeah, Endo was really good for like 3 months last season. I like Endo. I keep Endo as a squad player, but like I said, he showed that he isn't good enough for a team that wants to go and win the title at the end of the day. You look at City had Rodri, Arsenal had Rice, our DM don't match up to that at the end of the day. So I think we do need some look, and there'll be people who say there's no available world class DM out there. All we need is we managed to compete for a title with Endo as our DM. We just need an upgrade on that, and I think we just someone who's got legs in the midfield who can break up play, and I think we'd be okay, to be honest with you. So yeah, as just see some of our players at the Euros as well, like Soberslai, bro. Oh my days, seeing that guy at the Euros just makes me sick. Oh, he's horrendous, man.
He's not had a good tournament.
He's
Neither has the
so
whole of Hungary, to be honest.
bad. And then Kanate's got dropped for Saliba finally. It's probably taken like 2 years too long, if you ask me.
Should just play them, but I don't know why they don't play them both.
Yeah, I mean, who's the other one, Upamecano?
Yeah, he's better than Upamecano. I don't know why he don't play them both.
Is
play
he?
them both. Kanate is definitely
I don't know, fam. I don't know, bro. I genuinely don't know. They're both bozos, if you ask me, bro.
Man lost his place to Kieran Dyer. All right, bet. Okay.
They're both bozos, if you ask me. That's
wait. So we've called what's his name, Dewsbury-Hall, to try and pause this.
You might really trying to pause the Dewsbury-Hall deal. This is crazy.
That's the guy that basically that's what he broke it. Who's for Fabrizio Romano broke it from to make that story. So it's not just a random source. I don't know what's going on, bruv.
What the fuck? Ornstein saying KDH should only go to Chelsea if leaving Leicester is extremely interesting. Okay, yeah, Felix Johnson hasn't added anything to that. I've been trying to find out what I can about this Modder guy. I did see this from one of the Brighton accounts. So make of that what you will. So see you later, buddy.
Yay. Great signing.
Someone asked Modder's a good player. He said good at what?
That's funny. 16 out of 10.
Oh, bruv. Apparently, before his injury, he was sensational, but he's been out for like 16 months. Only just came back a couple months ago. And I'm guessing has started poorly. So you never know. Might be a little bit better once he gets all the ring rust out of him, but...
Great. Welcome to the hospital.
Yeah.
Just what we need.
Dewsbury-Hall might leave in a better way with the fans if he ends up pushing this move. I'll just deep that.
Apparently,
He's saved us from Modder.
He's at thingy at the moment.
He's what?
He's at Brighton at the moment at the medical.
Yeah, now Chelsea are gone to do the Willian. So yeah, bring your medical files with you on your way. Bring your medical files. Don't even have to get you to do any laps or anything. And there's no GA contests here anymore. You ain't got to worry about that. Thank the
I
Lord.
don't even understand. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
Neither do I, bro. Neither do I.
What are we trying to do? Yes, this will get us out of FFP problem. Let's sell one of our best players who probably keep us up.
Modder.
And then switch to whoever this dude is. And he's so good that Brighton are good at blooding young academy players. Want to swip him the other way. When a player comes the other way, it doesn't normally work well. Just means that one team wants it more than the other, and we're like, we'll throw you in.
Beat me to it. Cassidy, 15 million. Run it.
Bro, that's not enough to get us out of FFP, even if that was true.
Hey, all I've just seen now is a precedent that you're willing to take swap deals.
I'm willing to take my own life at this rate.
Baz. Yeah, I've been there.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Just make sure you kick while I got the rope around my neck. Just make sure you kick away the chair deal. I'm tired. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please.
Before you off yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this football and shit. I'm just so. I've just never
done
been
with this shit because this makes This
That's
genuinely.
unreal.
Do any of you understand this? I had to check if this was actually from the. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, another one we're linked with Murillo from Nottingham Forest.
Oh, he's good, him. I rate him. He's good. He's a good player. Now he's a
centre back.
Oh, left side of centre back.
He's a good player.
Now you better come in.
Oh,
bring up Sean's comment. Casadonki.
Yeah, he's better than Canati.
Brilliant slander name.
Casadonki's
a great slander name.
You don't watch Canati week in, week out like I do. He's so bad,
bro. Yeah, like, bro, if
he will
get,
I'm telling you, Canati's getting exposed next season.
Sure.
I swear Murillo costs as much as what Calafiori costs. Hey,
really? Nah, he's good. Murillo is good.
Murillo's like 60 mil. They want 60 mil for him.
Yeah, that's overpriced. That is actually overpriced. But still, he's a good player. He's a good player.
Yeah, he seems decent. 60 million, I don't know. Well, I'm not worried about Juve with this one, though. They definitely can't afford that. That'll take like 80% of their transfer budget. Oh, fucking hell. It's been a
apparently Spurs are getting Eze.
Spurs are linked with him. You guys are linked with him.
I don't think we get. I don't think
that's a bad. Whoever gets him, that's a great sign.
Yeah, that's sick. To be honest, though, if there's a Palace, if I could take one Palace player, it would be Wharton, bro. Wharton's serious, man. That guy is so good.
Better than McAllister, yeah.
Oh, 100%, yeah, definitely. He's way better than McAllister, bro. I've known about Wharton for a while, bro. I knew about Wharton when he was at Blackburn. Because, bro, I've got like I've got a really good mate. He's a massive Blackburn fan. He's been going on about Wharton for ages.
Well, even disputing it. I've not watched Wharton play like that. So
Wharton is sick, genuinely.
Nice, man. Upgrade on McAllister.
Wharton's way better
clip that and send that to Sam.
Yeah, man, upgrade on
McAllister.
McAllister.
I think I've already said it. Wharton's way better than McAllister.
And Guehi upgrade on Canate, right?
Who?
Guehi, the centre back.
Oh yeah. Oh, Guehi's good. Guehi's good.
I rate Guehi too. I think he's a good centre back.
Yeah, Guehi's way better than Canate as well.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
way better.
Canate's awful. He's not good.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, you clip this people in 1 year's time. a load of people will be saying sell Konate next summer. Trust me.
And you'll be saying slot out.
Nah, big up my manager. Big up my
Yeah,
gaffer.
for now. Give it 15 seconds, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
that's the
bro.
Sam, man. That fraud is already slot out, and he weren't even appointed.
Yep, and we got the video evidence. That's all I needed.
Better
Oh, I
than
needed
Murillo,
the
better than
receipts.
Konate. Crazy.
Yeah.
Next season will be the season of receipts.
Man. Oh yeah.
No, not receipts, bro. We just got swap deals.
Yeah, not
That's
for
what we
you.
got. Swap deals and vibes.
Swap deals and deductions. And hopefully you keep your manager. Who knows? Maybe Steve Cooper.
Nobody
can
wants
navigate
Steve
his way
Cooper,
through
bruv. Ain't nobody wants Steve Cooper. I thought he was going to the
No,
championship.
I like Steve Cooper, man. I like Steve Cooper. He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
what do you like about him?
that.
Man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Like
gives
about
it a
saying
go.
best Steve
Look
Cooper,
at the
best centre back
smile.
than
He's not even
best,
true. You
yeah,
don't even
best
believe
centre
what he's
back than
saying.
Konate, yeah? Is he better than
He's
centre
a
back?
manager, bro. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
He used to play centre back. He's a former centre back.
Oh,
Run
did
him
he
out there in
actually?
the
I didn't
Liverpool
know.
shirt.
I didn't know.
Nah, I'm joking. I think he was. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
He was.
I think he used to play. Let
Do
me
you know
check.
how
I'm gonna
old
check
Steve
actually.
Cooper
Definitely
is?
used to
One
play.
second. Yeah, he definitely used to play. But I was thinking of Steve
Nah,
Coppell.
I think he would have
winger.
done. I know he used to manager in our academy. I think a few years
Alright.
ago.
Yep.
Let's see. Steve Cooper.
Steve Cooper,
Let's
He
see.
did
yeah.
manage junior academy.
I think he
Former
played in the
player.
Welsh
Bro,
leagues.
He's well young for a manager. Steve Cooper.
Yeah,
I thought he
he's
was
young
older.
for a
He just
manager,
looks
yeah.
old. He just
Mm.
ages like Gollum. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know what you mean.
Crazy.
He just
Yeah,
does.
he did
I was like,
play.
is he 44? Is that it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, but he didn't score many goals, so I'm guessing he was a defensive player. Get him back. He better than Konate. Let's go. See how far you'll take how far you'll take the slander, Ryan. I'm with you this season. That's what I'm on. I'm just on total vibes. I'm not even here to argue. Let's see how far you'll go, Ryan. That's where I'm at with it. Let's see how far you are. Like, I'm with it. Let's go.
Bro, do you know how bad this
That's
guy
how
was
bad
last
this season is. We are unlikely alliance. That's how bad Manchester United have just pissed me off.
I had never
Just
alliance with the
disconnected.
Man United fan. man.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate. We're here. I'm backing it. Any wild shit you say, I'm with it.
And
I'm with it. I'm pushing it
That's
to the
actually
moon.
personally.
I'm pushing it to the moon. I'm with it.
You're
Hype man
actually cheering
says.
me up a bit, to be honest.
See,
You're
you're
actually
welcome.
been-
So
It's been a
let's just
depressing
run it.
day.
It's depressing being a Manchester United. Oh, end the season, man. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's been a depressing
Yeah,
day,
I
bro.
hate this
So-
already, man.
I'm
I've never been more
I'm
disconnected.
there with you, man. I'm in
It's
the
June.
trenches, man.
It's
No,
June.
I'm digging the trenches down and I'm being
Yeah.
shot at still. Oh,
How am
it's
I
June,
the
man.
voice of optimism on this
Yeah,
stream?
you.
No, but this is
Yeah.
you every transfer window because Chelsea always end up doing a load of business. They get their hopes up before a season, and then
It's
once-
June.
this
I haven't
always
even got
happens, bro.
transfers to get my hopes up. We
Yeah,
brought
but
in a
you man are
free guy
always
from Fulham.
optimistic this time of the season.
We
It's
brought
June.
in some Barcelona, some La Masia guy who had like under 100 minutes. And what was his name? Amari Bellingham from Aston Villa. Never heard of him in my life. Meant to be the next Yaya Toure though, like we'll run the prop. and
Oh,
everything.
baby
Yaya,
Yaya,
oh
yeah.
my
Every
word.
time they
Baby
say
Yaya.
he's the next this, it never happens.
Baby
It
Yaya.
never happens. The next
Baby
Messi,
Yaya,
next
bro.
Suarez, it doesn't never happens.
Baby
It's just-
Yaya.
it's just said by It's just said by the agent.
Kellyman, Bellingham, tomato, like
yogurt, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
yoga,
43
yoga.
version of Bellingham, innit?
Kellyman, Bellingham.
It's the same
Right.
difference, man. Same
Just
difference.
say-
Same
Quickly
trajectory and
surprised.
all of that. They
Yeah,
both came
but-
from Birmingham.
Hey,
What's the
both
difference?
both better than McAllister. Ain't that right, Ryan?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just meaty, bro.
Yeah,
Three
so
good months
you're in
in a
agreement
season.
then?
Needy McAllister.
3 good months in a season, it made people forget how meaty he was for the rest
So I'm
of
saying
it.
this Kellyman, this baby Yaya is better than McAllister. That's what we're running with.
I need to watch more of him, innit?
Oh, is it? Oh, you need to fast.
I think Baby
I'll be
Yaya's
fair,
at
innit?
our
Yeah.
academy.
I admit,
Yaya's
those
fun.
3 months, no,
Nah, Baby
those
Yaya
3 months,
2.0.
I'll be fair, those 3 months from McAllister were like, McAllister was probably like best midfielder in the league for those 3 months, but for the rest of the season, he was so ass, honestly.
Oh my god!
But that was one hot purple patch. Bro, that was one serious purple patch. I can't even lie to you. You fooled me into thinking he was good, bro. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you
Fair play to
would.
him.
3 months from a player in good form would fool you into
Bro, he
thinking they
was
are
so
world
good
class.
in that 3 months, though. I
3
don't know what
months is
happened to him.
a good
Yeah.
amount of time though. It's not like 3
Yeah.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3
but
months.
3
is
months
90
compared
days.
to the rest of the 6 months of the rest of the season where he was.
He was
complete
played out of
ass.
position in his
No,
his
but
defense. He was
I
played out of
disagree.
position.
No,
with
I'm
you.
not having this played out of position, bro. Bro, played out of position. You can still show his quality on the ball, not misplay stupid 5-yard passes and get
That's true.
pressed so easily,
That's
like he
true.
was.
But he was next.
I
To,
like
he was next to
Foles,
Endo,
what was
though.
I saying to you before about him? I kept
Go on.
saying I don't even blame him for his
Brandon.
off the ball
You did say this in your
stuff.
defense.
Because that's not him.
Yeah.
That was all Klopp's fault. I admit that.
Yeah.
But what I don't
Mhm.
blame Klopp for is McAllister giving the ball away all the time like he was.
Yeah. Right. First.
Like I said,
Lewis,
Adam
buy
Walker's
KDH
better
off
than
us
him.
for 60k, please. 60 mil. Odds
We'll do you for like 35.
You know, I normally the stages of grief guy. Now I'm gonna bring it back up, bro. I'm gonna see what stage I'm at because this is bargaining. Yeah, denial, anger, and bargaining now. Depression will come later.
I said,
Yeah. I'm on just full on acceptance. You know what I'm saying?
come
Like,
on, man.
Yeah,
and
Mo-
depression.
I'm on you, man. I'm on the process. I'm trusting the process, bro. Literally, I'm trusting this process right here. So I'm at bargaining right now, but I'll trust the process and get to flawless in a bit.
Moda madness, man. Might be a
What's
shrewd bit of
Moda?
business.
I'm four around. Wait, am I even at 4? That's just straight 5, yo. It's just straight acceptance. It's a mix of 4 and 5 actually.
Apparently,
That's where it
Ten
is.
Hag signed a new contract,
Depression,
didn't it?
acceptance, suicide.
Yeah. Depression, acceptance, suicide.
No, he's
Kick
about
away the-
to.
He's
the-
just
It's
one job
about
there.
to. It's pretty
that-
much the same thing.
It's
bro.
depression, acceptance, and please kick away the chair. That's where we're at, man. Yeah. Fucking, it's like,
Depression, acceptance, out Ten Hag for 3rd season.
yeah, I'm like, oh,
Yo,
it's
flawless,
June.
flawless, yeah. I was
Go on.
watching the England game the other day with some mates in it, the United fans, some of my best mates. And I kept when they were like cussing out Southgate, I kept reminding them, bro, this is your next manager, man. Wait till
Trust me.
Christmas, innit?
Ineos are definitely foolish enough to do
Reminded
it.
them.
It wouldn't
It'd be
surprise me.
hilarious
Yeah,
if they
isn't
got Southgate. Oh my days. Oh,
Hmm.
that'd be so beautiful if that happened.
Yeah, sure, mate. This guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruv.
I just need to cheer myself. I saw my biggest rivals in cricket get to a T20 World Cup final.
Yeah, but they've
today,
been the
bro.
pride.
I've
They've been the pride of Asia for the longest. You lot have
Oh,
been bummy
sure,
for the
man.
longest.
Hey,
They are the pride
what's
of
they won
Asia.
in the last 10 years?
They're about to win a trophy on. Is it Saturday?
South Africa,
Sunday.
please, South Africa.
South Africa
please.
ain't beating them. You know this.
I know,
Africa
but
ain't beating
I know
them,
they're
so
not.
that,
I
man.
know they're not. But like South
Someone-
Africa, if you got
someone-
something in you.
Someone got to uphold the Asian, continent in cricket, and they ain't gonna be used
Hey,
to
mate,
it.
do you know the last Asian country to win a trophy in cricket?
Go on. When was it?
Pakistan 2017.
And what year?
bro.
What year was that? Yeah, 2017. Yeah. How many years ago was that?
More recent than India.
Yeah, don't worry, man. And what trophy was it?
Champions Trophy.
I
50
see-
over
oh, right,
Champions
okay.
Trophy. Second
Yeah,
second
nice.
most prestigious trophy in
It's
cricket.
Carabao Cup settings, but we move.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Literally, it's more prestigious than this T20 World Cup.
It's Carabao Cup, man. Give
T20
me the-
cricket.
I
T20
don't
cricket
even- I
ain't
don't
even
know.
proper cricket. It's not even proper cricket, you know. T20.
This is where I'm at, people. This is what I've been doing: cricket watch-alongs, Euro 2024, Copa America, pro clubs, Fight Night Champion, anything to just avoid this.
Oh,
team,
flawless. Do you know
anything.
who we beat in
Go
that 2017 final?
Who was it?
India. Just saying.
Is it? But they about to pattern it. This they gonna beat South
But
Africa.
it's T20, bro. T20 doesn't count.
All right, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
In my
Carabao
eyes.
sure.
Cup.
T20 is not proper
Yeah.
cricket. 50
Yeah,
overs
yeah,
proper cricket.
yeah, sure. Hey, proper cricket, mate. Back in
Proper
my
cricket,
days.
not T20.
Whatever, man. Sure, mate.
How have
sure.
we gone from Enzo Maresca to Steve Cooper and KDH to Modder? I
Have
don't
you not
get
been
it,
on
bruv.
Shameless FC for 4 years, Neil?
I don't understand, bruv.
No,
You
it
must
hasn't been
really
4 years.
rate Modder.
Is it? I don't even know. It's 3 years.
I don't
Seb,
even
3
know.
years.
Yes,
Really,
okay.
mate?
Anyway, I
Fuck
need to
Modder.
dip, but big up, Manda. Big up.
Big
That's
up,
all
bro.
right, man.
Big
That's all
up.
right, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know who they got him from, but
I had a look briefly. He's from Poland. He's from I can't even pronounce that. Lech Poznan. Under 19s. Then he played for them. Then he went to Brighton for 3 mil.
European
That's never
experience.
Yeah, with
Probably
what
on
experience, bruv?
Polish league.
He got 613 minutes in the Premier League last year.
This guy.
Hey, Mark Gui had like under 100 a Liga minutes. We still bought him. Vinny had under 100 minutes at Brazil before Madrid bought him.
So he's the next for this year. He's baby Vinny, yeah?
He ain't a winger. He's a
Right, he's not
midfielder.
good, no.
He's baby KDH. He's baby Dewsbury-Hall. That's it.
Baby Dewsbury-Hall. Do you know, I've not even got the engine. You know, normally I've got a comeback for everything. Not today.
This was just
normally I've got a comeback for everybody,
to
and I'm just like, yeah, numb.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for this one. I hear it, man. I
don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's who they're taking in the swap deal. Modder. Jakob Modder. We're all just
could be a
learning
baller.
about that name as we speak.
Could be a
Could be.
baller, man. Let's see.
Could
Let me actually
be.
do my Googles. Let me see, man, about Jakob Moder. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's what.
I might just run the Jakob Mudder
See,
welcome
watch
to
a comp or
XXX
something.
Club
It'll
in the
raise your
background.
mood.
Facts, man. Watch a comp with a
Make
good
you feel
instrumental.
better.
Though.
Watch a comp.
It's with it. So Polish footballer, 25 years old, so experienced. Let's see.
Actually been in the works behind the scene at Brighton, but he's been underwhelming.
Let's
Okay,
see
cool.
it.
Yeah.
So he's played.
He's like an industry plant.
Wait, did
It's
he
in
play
the
for
works.
Brighton? Oh yeah, because he played. So he's played for Brighton. He's played games as well. 17, 28 games.
Yeah, he's just injured for a lot.
Yeah, played in hostile in environments in Lech Poznan. All right, so it's not all bad.
It's not all bad. I'm just having an emotional breakdown. That's all it is. I'm just, what the fuck?
He also had a 6-month driving ban in May for being caught speeding.
So it could be him, and then Hamza Chowdhury's
Someone has
got
to take
drunk
him to
driving.
training.
There's our midfield of people that can't drive. Joy, oh joys.
So I found a website that spoke about him from back in 2022.
Great.
How did he?
98th percentile among attacking midfielders and wingers for touches in the attacking penalty area.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Physical player, excellent reading of spaces, good timing of runs. Anything else?
Of course, there's cash involved.
The article's just
That's what-
about him making runs.
Hey, Fossub got mentioned by Fabrizio. Big up, man. Fossubs are like our go. It's like your Pies account.
Oh,
Our equivalent.
jeez.
So he's got big. He got kind of mentioned by Fossub. So big up Fossub, man, doing some good work. So yeah, there's cash involved. So that's something.
Yeah, EPL, you can carpool. Someone else can drive him to training. He'll be all right.
Yeah, driving.
Yeah,
He's old enough.
Vardy's gonna be drunk as well. So we got 3 of them.
You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
might have to get
They-
Mavadini
Jägermeister,
to
Hey, they
someone.
could all pitch in for an Uber. What are we doing?
Yeah, like, it's your day to buy the Uber.
Yeah, man. Like they rich enough. They can pitch in for an Uber.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't even know how to stream this. I might go live afterwards. I'm like, I don't even know what to say.
Jakob Modder. Who? Just a question mark. Who? Something like that.
Yeah.
Ah.
What does that even
But
mean?
yeah, for now, the show won't be going. The show is going to redirect over to Sarcasm City because we're going to be going live on Flawless channel in just a few minutes' time. But
Let's
for
go.
now, it's been a wild episode of Shameless. There's just been new links left, right, and center. We've gone from Dewsbury-Hall talks to Modder talks. Never heard of this brother in my life. Never heard of any Dewsbury-Hall links until 3 hours ago.
Dewsbury-Hall.
Just a
You
day
lot
in the
trying
life
to
of Chelsea.
I know you lot trying to intercept for Dewsbury-Hall. Make that make sense.
Hey, we might be helping Leicester, depending on whatever player we offer
If
them.
it helps us
We
get
might
another
actually be
10 or
saving them from
something,
themselves.
fine.
Oh, what's that? Is a Blue Brothers? Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Brotherhood. We'll take from
Yeah.
you and we'll give you our hand-me-downs. Up the chest.
Yeah, that's what you do. You robbed us, you stabbed us, and then you're like, oh, sorry, man.
Here's some
That's like, the
change.
knife's still in me, bruv. You took all our backroom stuff. You just robbed all our credit cards. You're like, here you are, man. Here's my Tesco club card. I can't even buy anything with that. Tesco club card.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, man. Like, we have such a scattergun approach, but cool, whatever. To everyone, we're redirecting over to Sarcasm City. I should be live on Joey's channel in like an hour or so. I need to go gym, but then I'll be back. I'll be over there for the USA watch along. Get to watch Christian Pulisic in his prime. Love to see it. One of the best players in the world, allegedly. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the US game. But for now, heading over to Sarcasm City TV. Everybody head over there, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. We'll be back tomorrow.